Okay. Welcome to the Cold Hard Facts Podcast. I am DNA, the only one, the one and only, of course, back again once again, and I got a very special guest, Reece Lewis. How
Okay.
you feeling, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed to
Good to
be
see you,
here.
man.
Yeah, it's great to see you, man.
For sure.
I'm super excited because I love your music.
Thanks.
I'm gonna tell you who first put me on to you.
Who?
Uh, it's not a. I don't think it's a surprise, but
It might
wait. I don't want to say her name wrong, and she probably gonna be mad. Dang, it was a woman who's been on here before. I'm gonna let you see if you gonna know. If you gonna know first before I don't want to get it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even say.
Okay. Let's see. Damn. I'm gonna have to edit this out. But I'm gonna have, no, for real, cause I be bad with names and they'll come to me instantly all the time.
Like, how you forget me?
Like, it's not even about that. It's more so like I interview so many people and I meet so many people.
Yeah.
So that's really what it is. Red Velvet.
Red, that's my girl.
Yeah.
My dog. I didn't even know, like, y'all.
Yeah,
I did see y'all follow each other, but I just did. You know when you go to somebody's page and they show you, like, who's following too? I just didn't know. That's
sure.
my dog, though.
Yeah.
We've been working together the last couple years, like, on different shows. She opened up for me at my release party, which was love.
Yeah, for
Her
sure.
and D So Nice. It was nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I interviewed D So Nice too.
Yeah, they're my people.
Twice so far.
I love them. I got mad love and respect for them. Them some dope rappers.
Yeah.
They pen games cold, and I just respect how they come in the room and like do they shit every time.
For sure. So let's get into you, man. How did you get your start in music?
As far as like creating wise or just
Everything.
I would say I always loved music since I was a little boy. I just knew I wanted to be an entertainer. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I was like a class clown, but I loved to write music at home. My mom was very musical. She was a singer. And just listening to a lot of like rap and melodic beats and stuff growing up. And then when my cousin moved in town, when I was about 10, she can sing out this world, and we used to write songs together, and it just became a thing we would do like from sun up to sundown instead of going outside. And we got a 5-year age gap, but she used to tell me like, you really good at this. Like, if I get famous, you're gonna be my songwriter one day. And I used to just be like, okay. But then as she got older, I started to push my own pen more and more. I was more so too cool for school, so I feel like I didn't participate in arts and crafts growing up.
Right.
So I was a late bloomer as far as coming into like the music scene. It took for me to move from Grand Rapids, where I'm from, to Chicago, and then go to college, high school in Waukegan, then to college.
Okay.
And I just started meeting other creative people, started singing little covers here and there, like started letting people know, like planting the seed slowly. And then once I went to SAE, that was like the do or die moment for me. I'm like, I'm 20 now. Hey, I gotta come to this school, all these other music artists, and really just do my thing. I took a chance on myself one day, and I just went to the studio. This was before college. I just went to the studio, found something on Google, and it was close by my grandma's house out west, and I was like, I'm just gonna go here. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And I remember that day like it was yesterday. My grandma was like, they need to stick their head out the window so I can see who this is. But yeah, I just always wrote from home, from YouTube. Like, I just get the song structuring. I love music. I love singing. So it just progressed from like me being young, teenager, to now being grown and just living in my truth now. Like, this is all I really want to do.
For sure.
If you ask me what my dream was, it would be to just be performing, selling out shows, and just being an all-around artist.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, like I said already, you very, very talented.
Thank you.
And also, like, I want to know, did you graduate?
Yeah.
Okay. What exactly did you get your degree in?
Entertainment business management.
Okay.
So
Okay.
pretty much learning how to manage myself as an artist
Right.
or other artists and like event planning and web design and all of those things.
Absolutely.
Reading contracts and stuff like that.
For sure.
And
So you won't get jerked.
yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty much. And I feel like even when I went, you don't necessarily need college to have that mindset, but for somebody who feels like for me, I don't feel like a lot of people give me opportunities as far as like just putting me on. You know that whole phrase of like they put me on. I just feel like me going to college was putting myself on. Like I don't need nobody to tell me this is how much this is gonna be. This is how I should do this. I worked out all the kinks. Them 22 months I was in school. You know, to ask, to fail, to present things that didn't make sense,
Right.
and you know I gained the knowledge. So now, like dropping my project, everything, like I wrote everything out on my own just based off of what I learned from college.
Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know what I want to ask next. No, for real. I be caught in just learning.
The vibe, yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you know you really, really want to sing? Like, cause to me, like, I feel like you can do anything you set your mind to. As far as like, since you got your degree,
Yeah.
like you technically don't have to sing, but you write all your own stuff. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, okay, let's just say, like, your career is not taking how. Okay, do you give yourself a timeline?
No,
Okay.
not really. Like, I think that's why I stuck to R&B though, cause I'm gonna be truthful. Like in college, I had a teacher named Mr. David Taylor, and he used to grill us about like the specifics on what we say, and I would say like I'm an artist, and he'd be like, what kind of artist? Like, are you a rapper? Are you a country folk singer? Like people don't care to really hear that. Like narrow it down. He like, what are you? Like I'm like, well I like R&B. He like, well say I'm an R&B singer from X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So, I mean, I kind of just narrowed it down to just what am I like? I can have all the success or just the money, you know, coming in, the jobs, like, and that doesn't fulfill me. Like, it's like I'm always trying to think back to this bigger plan, like of doing music and being in this industry. So I feel like it's just never gonna leave me. Honestly.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got that. So let's get into the project. I ain't gonna waste no time.
Get into it. Get into it, man.
The title, Energy,
Mm-hmm.
is that just like you was playing on the word energy, or you was
I was definitely playing on words. Energy is like, it stands for me, inner guide, but the play on words was just making it just G, because I felt like there's so many resonated words with G, like girl, guy, gay, guys. Like it's just so many gangsta, like whatever you thinking, you know. And I was just like, I want people to figure out what they G is. You know what I'm saying? When they listen to the project, like,
right.
Because there's so many different topic and subject matters that's different on this project. I feel like from the start of body to like talking about betrayal and just not needing nobody, sticking on my own, to static and talk about my mental health problems, to a lot of my mind, just talking about me like in a depressive state, to slide talking about like come over and let's fuck or whatever, you know. It's just a lot of different pockets, so I just didn't want to like leave it to just one thing. But I mean, for me, it's the G in energy for me is inner guide, because the whole time I was just trying to find myself, guide myself to this industry, and then also like guide people to me, but also let people know like it's okay to not know. Cause like I had so much pressure on me making my project. Like before, it felt like I was gearing up to be famous before people even knew me. You know, I have people like I have cousins on TV and different people that was trying to help me. So I kind of felt obligated to like come up with the best songs, the best this and that. And then the whole pressure was like, who are you? What like how are you look? Who are you inspired by? And I really couldn't say. Like I just feel like I'm so different. So I kind of just played on the whole what I was going through in real life, and then what I resonated with. So I'm like, energy, I just leave it to energy, like, cause I put a lot of energy into it, but it's just a play on words. So
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, you summed that up perfectly.
thanks.
I feel like this is definitely one of them no skip projects. I I joke about no skip projects because I feel like there is it's like a 50-50 thing. Like some people, like when you listen to a project, right?
Mhm.
And you just in the flow of things where it hasn't really fallen off of topic.
Yeah.
And when you just look at the track list and you reading the title of the songs, you playing off of what
The
the
title.
song is.
Yeah.
The title of the song is. So let's go track by track.
Okay.
I don't want to get into the whole entire project,
Mhm.
but I do want to
Cover it.
highlight
Yeah.
key moments and key songs that I like,
Okay.
and the songs you love also.
Okay.
So I want to first give a shout out to somebody who's been on the podcast already, and you also got a feature on here about Elijah Love.
Okay.
Yeah, he
My boy, that's my
production
brother.
all over.
Yeah, he produced
Yeah.
most of my. I think it was only 1 or 2 tracks that he didn't produce on this project.
Okay, yeah.
We
yeah.
met in college, so we really started together for real.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Absolutely. Yeah. So, tell me about the relationship between y'all creating this project in particular, because, like, yeah, he was all over the project.
Yeah, he was definitely. Shout out to Eli too. Pretty much, we met through a teacher, like through one of our professors. He told me, like, I feel like Chicago's heavy like drill rap and like a lot of rappers, and it was very few singers at our school. We were probably like the only 2 in that semester who was pushing like the R&B thing. So we met. And from the moment we like came in this booth together, it was an instant chemistry. Like it was like, oh, you made that, and then I'm like started like writing lyrics, and he like, you wrote that. So we just locked in from there. COVID hit us, so our school went kind of hybrid or whatever, and then like I just stayed in touch with him because my teacher's like, I feel like you need to work with this kid, and he needs to work with you, and y'all need to come up with something. So I call him like during the whole downtime, and I'm like, hey, like, I just want to get a beat from you or something like that. And he would play me stuff like from the car. He would be making beats from his car. This before he had a studio. And he would just like make chords and just like let me hear things, and we'll be on FaceTime, and I hear from his laptop. So it come to be a little delay. But I'd be like, I like this or I like that. And he was like, well, you can't just have this. Like, this is a throwaway. Like, our first track I did of his was probably my song Welcome to My World, and it was like he just had a couple chords, and then he was like, I don't know, I'm tired of making this, and I was like, I like that beat. So it really just went from me picking his brain, like calling him, hey, I got some money, I'm trying to do something, and he like, okay, I'll look out for you. And then it was just I was building my project like behind the scenes. I feel like I couldn't really tell him so much of what I was trying to do. I mean, he knew I was working on the project, but he just didn't care. Like, we're music connoisseurs, so we like, just come on. Like, you like this? Take it, you know? And a lot of the things that I was taking, I felt like he didn't know what to do with. So I just made it my own, and that's how we came about. Some beats, we came in straight in the studio knowing, like, I want a song from you, I want you to make me a beat. Sometimes it was just a phone call and just okay, I like that. Can I have it? You know?
Dope.
And then I was just writing. And I write, so all we just do is transfer beats and record together. And
Absolutely.
then he record my music too as well. So anytime I want to record something, I just feel like I built the sound with him. You know?
Right.
So that's that.
Dope. Okay. So talk about putting this track list together. Like, did you arrange all the songs yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did. It was. I mean, I had a few people. Of course, like I feel like any artist out there, if you have a cousin that you know that always know a hit, a friend or somebody that's just like they have good ear, trust them, listen to what they say. I took a lot of people's feedback, but ultimately I listened to myself. I kind of wanted it to be taken serious, so I feel like I came in really kind of aggressive. and then I like kind of dwindled it down to like freaky, you know. And I just feel like R&B has that feel good, love making music, but this wasn't that kind of project all the way around. I wanted to be like a mental health project, like a healing, self discovery project, more so than like my introduction versus like just coming in talking about a whole bunch of nonsense or, you know, love shit. So, Body was like I said, that was about betrayal and just like where I was mentally. And Static, same thing. It was like a more of a reflection though, just thinking about my upbringing and what I was doing at the time. And down to the last track, like Hard on Me, it was just like me owning like, hey, this shit is not easy. It's gonna always be hard, and this is just how life is. And these are like my mantras, kind of like every song on here is like kind of how I think. Still to this day, it's like there's no song on that project that I'm like, I don't even feel like that no more. I think that was the best thing about it, where I knew it was like a keeper, because I'm like, when I played it out, everything just flowed. It felt like it was supposed to go into each other like that. And I want to continue my algorithm and my projects like that. Like any project I do, I want to tell a story, but I want that story to lead to the next novel. So when you hear my second project, I don't really want to say what it's gonna be yet. But my second project is way more intense. It's way more songs, like it's way more freaky songs. It's like I don't really have to talk about what I think like that anymore, or like who I am, because now this is like it. So I feel like you guys will see with the more and more music that I drop and the releases that's coming, like how serious I take it and the different sounds and the diversity that I have.
For sure.
For sure.
Okay. So I know you explained them a little bit already. But the first song I want you to talk about is Static. You said that was about mental health, right?
Yeah.
So explain to me putting that together and wanting that to be known, everything to be known on that song.
Yeah, okay. Let's start out by saying Static was like, I had to record that song like 4 times. That is like one of the hardest songs that I ever did. And it's not because I can sing I can sing and like my cadence can speed up, like I can go fast. But it was just so intricate in how I was like it was a part where I said, "Made my dreams reality, I'm skating." Something like that. Like that part was so hard to just get on the record. Like it was like everything was just moving too fast. And it's not traditional like a singer with a band and like the instruments. It just felt like a fast transition. So I really was just talking about being raised, like having complications with my family, and like kind of just turning to like weed and drinking and partying and being like knowing that I'm doing some bad shit sometimes and being in places that I probably shouldn't be and nobody knows. But it's just like I'm putting the blame on my mom and dad, because I was at the time I'm having problems with my parents, and just self-reflecting, like reaching my 20s and just realizing like, damn, I really don't know why I'm like the way that I am. You know what I mean? But then I started putting it into words, and it just all made sense, and that's how Static kind of came about. And then and a lot of the beats that I get, I think I believe Eli, he titled the beat Static. And a lot of times when I make my songs, I kind of go off of what the beat title is. And the reason why I do that is because it's not always just about the title. It's just like, you just gave me something to think about when I'm writing this. So it was like, okay, this called Static. What could I say? Like static. And then I'm like, shockwave. Like, I'm a shock everybody. So I'm going to talk about something that's like really dark and deep, but make it sound cool. And that's really how that came about.
That's dope. Yeah. Okay. I want to talk about 2 songs. Not at the same time, of course, but I just want you to just expound on the title, because I was like, wait, the title just caught me off guard first. Can't Fall in Love.
Can't Fall in Love. Ooh. That was one of my favorites too. Can't Fall in Love It was really about, I was in a relationship at the time when I was creating my project, and I would have like a long commute, like, cause like my partner stayed in Waukegan, so I would like take the train out there, and I don't know. I guess I felt like my effort was just being wasted, like because I didn't live out there anymore. I just felt like now that I was back in the city, and I'm like, I'm too focused on like what I'm doing. Like this relationship is bringing me stress, it's bringing me problems, like. I was breaking things, getting the police called on me, but it was manipulation. It was just a lot of things led up into it. And I didn't get too deep in what was going on the song, but I just talked about like from a place where like I had a team now, I'm in college, like I'm not who I used to be. And I'm like I can't fall in love like no more. Like I need to focus on what I'm doing. Like it doesn't matter. Like and then it was like you still calling my phone, like you still trying to keep up and like keep tabs on me, but it's like I'm good. I can't. I'm tunnel vision right now. Like that's all it was about.
Okay. Now I gotta ask you this because now, like before I get it on to the next song, now I gotta ask you. Okay, do you feel like being in a relationship while you working on your music is like a crutch or almost like a hindrance for you to create, or no?
Not really. I'm like I'm like the kid with headphones everywhere, you know. So I tune a lot of things out and people out. So like anybody I date, they have to know that I'm gonna tune them out at certain points, or like I'm just writing the music. Like we could be watching a movie and I'll just be sitting there like I'm writing this song real quick. You know, That's just how I do. But I do think if you're in a stressful relationship, it could definitely be a hindrance. Like if you got somebody that's not supporting you, nagging you, just wanting to spend time with you, and they feel like that's just your side thing, that's not really like a supporter. That's not somebody you want to like chase your dreams and be dating, because they just gonna pull away from what you want to do.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the joint with you and Eli or Elijah.
Slide,
yeah.
For sure. Well, that was actually interesting. That was like one of the last songs I did on the project. It almost didn't make it to the project because it was so last minute. Like people, I don't even think people understand. I titled, if you see like the release post of my project, I titled it as like a time capsule, because like I don't really, like you asked me before, do I feel like it's a time limit? And to answer that, it's like no, all across the board. And I feel like anybody should think that, because for me, I recorded a mixtape in 2019 when I first started recording before college. And then I recorded this project. Like I scratched everything else I was pulling off YouTube, and it's like, no, I'm gonna do it the legit way now that I'm in college, and they like, you need exclusives or else they can take this from you. So I just did everything the right way. And yeah, I feel like for me it was more so like I finished this in 2022. You know, it just got released in 2026. So this is young Reece, like, but I feel like the songs that I'm about to drop, I'm gonna just say it's fire. Like the music that I got now, it's shit that I would listen to. I listen to it as if it's not me. These songs sometimes can hit. Like I'll be too deep in my head because I'm like, I was really going through all of that. So I look back and I'm like, I just dropped it because I didn't want to move on without that. I put too much money and time and effort into the energy to not release it. So with Slide, went to the studio. Nah, at this point, me and Eli way more established. Like he got a studio, I'm doing my thing. So it was kind of like he like, you didn't drop it yet, you ain't ready yet, and I'm just like, nah, I need something like that's like sexy, or like I could play in the club or ride around to. Like I already knew what I needed, and he just started playing. This is all he usually had to do, just start making something from scratch. This one he made from scratch, and he was like, I was like, I like that, like keep playing it. And he was trying to add more, like 808s and stuff. And I'm just like, nah, I think I like this how it is. It give me room to talk. And I started writing the lyrics, like the first verse. And by the time I was done and I let him hear it, he was like, I kind of want to hop on this. And that was like the first time he ever did that. Like, bro, I think I I probably shouldn't have gave this to you. Like, I think I want to hop on this. And I'm like, well, let's do it. Because I stopped at the first verse. And I didn't have anything else to say. So it was kind of like, I can feel when somebody can fit on something. Like, okay, this could work. And then we recorded it together. And the rest was history from there. Like, he was waiting on me to drop it. And like I said, it took me a long time to release all the songs. So I feel like bro was kind of just like, well, finally, you know? But but I love the record. I feel like we had a lot of fun. And like, our pen games, like the way we work is so well. Like, I feel like we are a team and as far as how we move. Like, the expectation for each other is very high. When we come in the studio, it's like, it's just time to work. We don't play. No. We barely talk. Like, we just there to do. He already know, like, what you finna do. You got your song written already? And I'm just standing there. Right. Or I'll be writing in the moment. It'll take me long. So we did that. And he came up with his verse on the fly, too. Like, just in that moment. Turned his chair, looked into the mic, and just started his verse.
Right.
And we just worked out the kinks. So that's how we did that. And I really love that song. I feel like energy, it was the piece that it needed in order for me to feel comfortable enough to drop it.
Dope. For sure. So tell me what's your in-studio needs, like what you need before you actually start to record.
Well, water, number one. Mints, Altoids. I love me some Altoids. I need mints whenever I'm in the studio. It's just having them in the back of my, like on the side of my tongue, or just like, you know, it just, mint brings out more vocal power for me. Like, it opens up my vocal cords a lot. I used to do like hot pickles. Like, if it's ever, like if I feel a little raspy, I'll do like pickles, tea sometimes. But yeah, mainly my mints and water. Like, that's my main go-to.
Okay. Oh, now I gotta get you.
Okay.
I gotta be a little messy, you know.
Okay.
So, with the climate of R&B, I'm talking about mainstream R&B. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like? Who you feel like putting out better music, as far as the men or the women, R&B wise?
I'm gonna give it to the women.
Okay.
Definitely gonna give it to the women.
Just like that. I got you.
But yeah, I feel like I listen to more men from the older days, like Mint Condition, Joe, Tank, you name it. Like, who else? Mario. Like, certain songs, like Chris Brown, his first album. Like, it's just, I don't feel like the guys is really coming like that anymore. It's too like auto-tune. It's too like fake pop. You know, I feel like when I listen to like Summer Walker and Ari Lennox and just like certain ones, Jasmine Sullivan even, like, these people are singing. Like, you have to sing. You have to sing their songs. Like, and I think Chris Brown is a legend. I think Usher is a legend, but I feel like they are like hit makers now. Like, they're not singing in the rain and, you know, crying their heart out. It's just like, bro, I'm cool. Like, I'm fly and I'm gonna hop on this girl song and I'm gonna sing. You know, it's just not the same element that it used to be. I don't even hear a lot of instruments in these songs. And no shade, I like Leon Thomas. I like him a lot. Hey. I do definitely think I like what he's doing. Right. Even Tone, I don't know if you know who Tone Stith is.
Yeah, I know.
I like him.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it is some male singers out here that I do.
Dustin Conrad?
Dustin Conrad, I like him. I like his, and I've got comparisons to him before, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not as into him as I am some of the other artists.
Right.
But I do like his first project, his Color project, Bills and In the Air. I just haven't really got a chance to listen to no more of his stuff. Right. But I don't really resonate with a lot of his music as much as I would say some of the others. I even miss Trey Songz. Hell, like, that was my boy. Like, I just don't think people making good songs, like the beat selections. I'm not crazy about the wordplay. I really used to like August Alsina a lot too. Like, I feel like the ones who I really, really like, they don't even make music like that no more. They selling body oils and perfumes and cologne and stuff. So I don't really know, but I would say that I feel like the women are taking it. Like
Yeah,
there's too many female like powerhouse singers out here
yeah, you're right.
that's on the charts right now, and I would give it. I have to give it to like Summer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. Hey, you said a mouthful right there. Yeah, you. I completely understand.
For real.
Um, so, do you want to get signed?
Um, I will sign if the as long as I still have my creative freedom.
Mm,
As far as like writing and like me getting my degree, I know what I want. So if you can, if I'm bringing all of this to the table, and that's why I'm working on like being more present on social media. So like social media, like as long as I can go viral, I guess, or have something that I'm coming in with, and they don't feel like they're just like buying me, then I'll sign. Cause I do feel like labels give you that push, and they put you in rooms. You
mm-hmm.
don't have to worry about too much because that's what you signed for.
Right.
But then on the other hand, I do hear and see a lot of my fellow artists just like, bro, I wish I wouldn't have signed. I wish I would have kept my freedom. So I'm just not gonna be a fool when it comes to signing,
Right.
because I would rather just do it on my own. I look at it like I need more money. If anything, like I need a bigger budget. I need a better job or side hustle to pay for what I'm trying to do, because creativity shouldn't cost that much,
Right.
and that's how I look at it. So I see a lot of people on Instagram, 1,000 followers, and they got like crystal clear visionary, and I'm
For
like, well,
sure.
I want to do a video with you or whatever, and I feel like you got to get your start somewhere. But for me, I won't sign until I feel like I've done enough leg
Right.
work, and I have done a lot of performances, open mics, songwriting, but I've barely, like, I still got so much more work to do. But signing is not the first thing on my mind, but
Right.
it's definitely in the pocket. Like I feel like once I get that one hit or
Mm-hmm.
that one song that got the city talking, it's like okay,
Right.
now I can start thinking about stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Absolutely. What do you feel like your biggest accomplishment in music is so far?
I would say dropping energy for me, for myself. Like I'm not too big on names. Like I have a cousin, Barry Brewer. Shout out to my cousin. He's on BT, got movies out, production, OBE Studios. He got a lot of things going on. I've able to open up for Twister. At a Leo Bash before I finished college. Things of that nature. Like I'm proud of, but like my biggest accomplishment doing music, I would say, is dropping this project because it was all me. Like imagine spending thousands of dollars re-recording songs that you don't even know if they're gonna go anywhere. Having people tell you like you're not doing enough on social media, you're not posting enough, you're not this, you're not that, you need to do more, 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 more. And it's like dropping it, my streams went up. Uh, like I feel like I'm more established now. Like it's like this is my body of work, and I pay for the venue, the photo shoot. It's like the whole nine. It's like I made it happen. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
I styled myself. I gave myself a vision, and I just went with it.
For sure.
And of course, there's people along the way to help me, like my engineer. I was working with somebody like in management a little bit, and she would give certain ideas or just like certain advice that and things that I should do along the years. But it's crazy. Like when I dropped this project, I started losing a lot of people, and I just started cutting a lot of people off. No team, no nothing. I just felt like, yeah, like y'all were with me along this journey, but I'm kind of just. It's like y'all don't see what I see. My faith in myself is so much different than like how other people see me. I feel like people teeter totter with how they believe in you. It's like when you're doing good, everybody loves you. When my mom died and I would start losing everything and power getting cut off, this happened and that happened, and it's like, man, this is why you just need to go out here and just get famous and I'm like, bro, I can't even think about singing right now. I'm too sad, you know. But I didn't want them to not believe in me no more because I
Right.
knew I still wanted to do it,
For
you know.
sure. For sure.
And it was just like when I saw that, I kind of just was like, I don't need all of this shit. Like, all I really need is myself, and I don't know who I think I am, but I'm gonna be who I think I am. And like now that I'm looking at it, that's all I ever had to do was just drop this shit, and people was gonna fall in like that. I don't have like Zaytoven reach out to me. I don't have like different people like producers now. They sending me stuff. I'm getting interviews now, like things like that. It's like this is the accomplishment, you know. I'm proud of myself. I feel like I did a lot. Spent a lot of money on studios. Spent a lot of money on beats and ownership and everything.
For sure.
LLCs to publish my music. It's just like, shit, I did everything the right way. And I took a lot of time. Shit, like I said, project was done in 2022. We in 2026. So some might say like I'm late, but I feel like I just getting started. Like
For sure.
I'm here now.
That's exactly what I wanted to. This is my next and last question for you. Because it took so long, so everything was done. When you was ready to release it, why did it take so long to put out?
Really just losing my mom. I let her hear the project, you know? So it's just like, you know, when you have those people that push you and they're not here anymore, real life start happening. It's like I had to put on my big boy drawers and become a real adult. Like I was like, in college I was like, still staying with my family, you know, just going to school and like no real bills, just my phone bill and just living life. And then you start losing people and it's like, okay, now all of this is on you. You can't think about going to the studio right now. You need to find a new apartment within the next 80 days. You need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, I don't even want to get dressed and go and be in front of nobody and be like, hey, I'm Reece. I want to do music. Like, I don't even care. Shit, I wanted to die at one point, you know? So I'm just happy my mental is back. My mental is back right. That's why I feel like everything was perfect. Like from the project to subject matter to what I was going through in real life. It's like the worst has happened. Like I said in another interview I just did. Like the worst has kind of happened already. So like now I feel like I needed that because there's no fear. Yeah. Like I'm not scared to perform. I'm not scared to show up. Like I'm here by myself, you know? Yeah. I'm not scared to do these things because I trust myself enough and I've took the downtime. I see what it was like to not do it, right. To not push it, to not, you know, people still was asking, where is it at? Where is it? And then other people just didn't even know. And that didn't feel good on either end. And I'm like, you know, now, not saying that I would go completely AWOL again if I lost anybody else, but it's like at least I know that I can get through it now. I know that this is not going to stop. Like, yes, I lost these people. Yeah, these real life situations occurred, but this is my real dream, and it's not going to leave you. So, you know, that's my biggest thing, just believing in myself now. Knowing exactly what I want, not questioning too much, because I did that already, and I don't feel like a late bloomer, but I just feel like everything happens how it's supposed to. So obviously I didn't drop it because I was meant to drop it when I just dropped it in March. It felt right. Everything it was like here it is. Everything just lined up the way it was supposed to, and I would encourage anybody else, don't let peers and people around you make you feel like you have to force your hand to do something, or else you're gonna lose the support or the love. Because I've gained so many new people around, supporters, platforms, people that rock with me for real, and they not all in my business. They don't know everything that's going on, but they just see me for who I show up as and who I want to be seen as, and that's all. Like I feel like you should be doing as an artist. Support those who support you. Show up, show out for yourself, because everybody's not gonna see your worth, but as long as you're pushing it, somebody's gonna see it, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Hey, he talked this talk today, man. Reece definitely talked this talk today. I normally do give shout outs, but I feel like your message around everything was so powerful. I don't want to give you no shout outs. You did enough. You know what I'm saying? You really, you did enough. You said enough to make me want to like end it right there. They know who you are. They're gonna see this and be like, "Oh wow, he's speaking a beautiful message right now."
For sure.
Absolutely. So, so I normally end my every episode with a quote and leave you with this quote. And like I told you before we even press record, you're family now. So anytime you want to reach out and do another one.
Vice
You know what I'm
versa,
saying?
bro.
Yeah,
You ever
for
need
sure.
me, I'm here for you. For
For
sure.
sure, for sure. I appreciate it. So, appreciate your haters because they love you just as much as the people that love you do. We out.
Okay.
What's up?